Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
SVB Capital owned parts of top VC firms. With a sale in progress, their future is in flux. Companies like A16Z, Index and Sequoia can usually control who buys a stake in their blue-chip funds. But with SVB Capital up for sale, they find themselves in a rare powerless position, unless their shares are sold for a separate sale. Among the many questions arising from the collapse and ongoing sale of Silicon Valley Bank, there is one that is on the hearts of many investors. What will happen to one of the bank's crown jewels, its holdings in some of the tech industry's best-known venture capital firms, including Axel, Andreessen Horowitz, Index Ventures and Sequoia. Venture capital firms typically tightly control who can invest in their funds, and the sale of a stake typically requires the consent of the company itself. But the situation at SVB Capital, a subsidiary of the SVB Financial Group, is unusual and more complex. It leaves the blue-chip VCs in a rare position of potential powerlessness, waiting to see how the sale process unfolds, with little control over who buys SVB's stake in their company. Ford spoke to a range of legal and financial experts, limited partners and investors for this story, and contacted all 15 VC firms featured on SVB Capital's website. These discussions confirmed that the affected VC firms would retain their consent rights if the sale of SVB were to split fund positions individually. But unless the firms have an unusual provision in their agreements with SVB that would give them more say in the sale process, they will not be able to block a sale of SVB's venture portfolio as a whole. SVB Capital has said that funds were not part of the parent company's Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings. Among the $9.5 billion in venture capital reported by SVB Capital were not only VC fund positions, but also a startup portfolio, which included stakes in Unicorns Chainalysis, modern Treasury and Shield AI, according to startup funding tracker PitchBook. Selling such startup shares from one investor to another is relatively